All right, everybody, we got a bonus little on-course session here. So playing on course today because there is a firmware update for Mevo Plus. So I just want to go over it a little bit. Version 0.19. The things that they've said they've updated is spin performance, and then a little bit of putting. So you know, I'm going to put putting on for this round. I don't always play with putting, but I will put it on for this. And I'm going to play with an RCT golf ball. Because we are looking at spin. So we'll look at that too. You know, for me, always looking at the driver. I'm always excited to see if we can get this driver indoors to work a little better. So here we go. Hit that pretty good. So that should be a good representation. So let's see, I mean, already better. I mean, 255 out the gate for me. 25.98 backspin. All right, we're not going to get too excited yet. We're not going to get too excited yet. Because if that's true, I'm very happy with that. That would be much, much improved. So, no excitement just yet. We're going to hit a little, what do we got, 110. I could hit my 55. I'm going to hit a 50 though as we go, just because I'm not super warmed up yet. I hit that pretty good though. I like that one. I liked how I hit that one. Spin. So I'm interested to see a little bit of the spin on other clubs too. 8,700 on that. That's pretty normal. I like the distance on that too. Another thing I was just thinking about, because you're not supposed to putt with reflective markers, and I haven't putted in a while. I did do a couple test putts just to make sure we were working, and we are, but I didn't do any. This is going to be the first putts I've hit with the RCT ball, which I think is interesting. So we'll see. And let's see. So not bad. My putt hopped a little through there, so one of the things I'll have to do is work on getting that a little smoother, I think. So I'm going to try a couple putts with the RCT ball. I'll try a couple without it as well. Let's see, roll a little 10-footer. Hey-oh, there we go. So this course too, if you're watching this, this course is very graphics intensive. So even on like the computer, you would get some kind of, it's a little choppy. I've just always noticed that about it. So I'm playing it on a little bit of an older iPad Pro. So it's probably going to be a little bit choppier. I probably could have picked a better course. But this one I like for trying to figure out what we're trying. So another driver, here we go. See how we do. Not bad, a little low on the face, so I would expect it to be a little higher spinner, a little bit more spin. 3,000, okay, so that makes a little bit of sense. I'm going to go back to that. I just had one question. Smash, 1.4, okay. That's not bad either. That's not bad. I did not hit that, you know, perfect, so I shouldn't get perfect smash. But, you know, that's honestly been about how far, you know, I've been hitting it. 255, 250, 255, 260 outside if I don't hit it perfect. So far so good. We're going to try the 3-wood here. Just give it a rip, see if we can get it all the way up that hill. Oh, I cut it. Off the rock. Let's see. Ooh, just give me a clear look. In future videos, I'm going to turn on the terrain. I'll talk a little bit more about that. All right, we got 73 feet, so 25 yards. Let's see See what we get. Maybe a little deep. Yeah, for sure a little deep. Hit it good. All right, putting. Here we go. So RCT ball seems to work with the putting. Little bird putt here. I think I hit that too hard. Oh, putting's good. There we go. Putting's good. I just got to work on smoothing my little spot out here. Again, I really haven't putted. This is, I think, the first time I have putted. So, all right, 266. So what I'm going to do on this one, just because we're hitting with the RCT ball, what I'll do is I'm going to hit without that. I'm going to hit my Piper ball here. No dot. So let's just see what happens. See how much of an effect that has, if anything. Hit it pretty good. That one I hit pretty good. But I did toe it. A little bit on the toe, but it wasn't that bad. So let's just see. That spin went up again. So hey, maybe we do need the dot for this now. We'll try another one here. We'll go back to it in a sec. So let's see. .55-degree wedge. That was hit too hard. I felt like, or right at it. Breaks. Thought I smoked that a little bit. So let's check the spin out there. 83. Okay, that seems about good. I didn't swing full at that, so you're not going to have as much spin. Okay, so let's go back to the RCT ball with this driver. So it might be just a case where if you're hitting driver, you might need a sticker, which is fine, or the RCT ball. I'm trying these shoes out too, by the way. These are G4s. Pretty good, actually. Pretty comfy. Towed it. So that'll be actually a decent comparison. I hit that one way worse, but you can see it went farther. Like, I didn't hit that nearly as good. And that spin went down. So I do think it's going to be important to have that ball. So the value of the RCT ball just went up. That's for sure. Now it could be something where you just need to use a driver with it, which is fine. Driver actually does the least amount of damage, as far as ripping the cover up and stuff. I mean, eventually it will break. But that might just be what I have to do inside. All right, 55. I'm going to see if I can get it all the way there. Felt like that was a little high. So I might have hit the lip too, which is probably what happened. All right. So definitely with the RCT, good stuff with the driver. 84. So I'm trying to play a little wedge, try to spin it. Whoop. There we go, pretty good. Tough little tucked pin. All right, so this one, so driver with the RCT ball is working pretty good. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to use the Piper ball one last time, just because we've only used that once. So let's get a feel. We'll see, no reflective material here. That one was hit pretty good. That ball was hit pretty good. So let's see. It's uphill, I believe, is what it was. 3,000, so it's still high. I mean, it's not in the 4,000s like it used to be, but it's still a little high. Just a little. So just something there to look at. All right. And I'll try to putt. Hate to be so good. I'll try to putt a little more too. 127. I'm actually going to try to start a little left, cut it in there. Didn't cut it, just pulled it. And then came short anyway. So definitely, so every shot so far on this hole has been with Piper ball, by the way. So I'm going to hit a little chip. Got the sand wedge, 51. I'm going to try to play a little scooter. Just kind of chop it up there and then let it bite. It's a shot I've been working on. Very good. Okay. So putting, you know, it seems like I never had the biggest issues with putting, but so far so good. And then it's looking like, you know, definitely RCT ball spins down. I mean, they've improved the spin in general, I think. That was it bad. Go! There's water up there somewhere. And the big hill. So, yeah, definitely something to check out. And it could be, you know, I'm not even saying the RCT ball. This could be just a dot situation as well. So, that'll be my final little test here. I'm going to hit, this is RCT ball was the tee shot there too. This is also the RCT ball. So kind of the same thing, just a little chop and run. Let the spin grab after a couple bites, a couple bounces, bite, check up. It's a shot I'm trying to get good at. So here's what we'll do. We're going to bust out the dots for this tee shot. So Piper ball, metallic dots. Let's see what we get as we go. So driver, Piper ball. We're going to set the metallic dot away from the unit, like they say to. Hit it pretty good, so that'll be a good one to see. You know, the distance isn't bad for going pretty far uphill. There you go, spin went down, you know, tick off about 200 RPMs there. So, might be just a situation where that's the case. Now, this Piper ball, I do find spins a little bit more too, so definitely want to note that as we go through. So, just something to pay attention to, but I think they did a good job. So far, nothing crazy that I've seen. Putting's working. Kind of how it's always worked, I feel like, but still good. And then, you know what, that driver distance coming down. So now it's getting a little more fun with it. So that's an RCT ball. 3-iron, just trying to lay it up. You know, 200 yards was kind of the goal. Got a new one of those coming. After I made the switch with all my equipment. Now I don't like my 3-wood or my driving iron, which originally I did. But all my weights are different now, so we're going to switch that. All right, 88. Little 55-degree wedge. Try to flight it back there, bounce, and then stop. Pretty sweet. Feeling a lot better about the yardage control for me. So that was good. I like that shot. And there we go. So, you know, not a bad start. The one other thing I'll point out, I forgot, you might notice I'm pretty bundled up. It is very cold here today. We're in like the teens. So, you know, I do have the heater and stuff going, but still a little bit cold in here. So that would, you know, as far as distance, that would still affect it. But the spin, seeing that spin down mid-2000s, that's better. You know, obviously it's still better to use the device outside, especially with driver, but we're getting a lot closer for that. The rest of the clubs seem just like normal, so that's good, and that's what I practice the most anyway. So for me, not the biggest issue. And I think for people that are practicing your driver anyway, you're looking just more to get the ball flight down and get it in control as we go. So anyway, cool stuff. Flight scope, good job. Love that they're always working on stuff, trying to make things better. That's what we like to see. I know I've had other devices that's not the case. So anyway, if you have any questions about it, please comment down below. If you've had experiences as well, comment down below. People are going to help. People are willing to help. I'm willing to help too. So make sure you put that in the comments section. Click the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber already. We'll be doing some stuff in Arizona next week. So can't wait to share that with you and be outside playing a little bit of golf. So anyway, thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.